New exhibit at the Chula Vista Library will profile the city's Holocaust survivors all year long.
10 News reporter Jared Aarons is in the Live Center. Now, Jared, the people behind this exhibit say it is more important than ever to tell these stories.
Yeah, Jim, Virginia, there were 12 known Holocaust survivors in Chula Vista. Only 5 are still alive. And as that generation passes, the people behind this exhibit say if we don't learn from history, we risk repeating it.
This has been a labor of love. I've loved every second of it.
Sandra Scheller's exhibit at the Chula Vista Library,
Ruth, Remember Us the Holocaust,
is deeply personal.
These are the stars. My mother's, my grandfather's, my grandmother's.
Her mother, Ruth, survived 3 concentration camps and came to Chula Vista. Sharing her message with kids became a passion for mother and daughter.
And the idea was to come in and pick her up in the morning, have her do a school, do her errands, and she felt really proud. I think the most important thing is that she felt proud.
Ruth passed in 2018. At the time, she and Sandra had already been working on the exhibit.
But these are them: Paul Schauder, Ruth Sachs, Kurt Sachs.
It profiles the dozen Holocaust survivors that called Chula Vista home after World War II.
Ursula Israelski, Sid Wapner, and Ona Yuffie.
Telling their stories of survival and how they made a life in the South Bay.
Max Weinstock had 7 stores. We had economy furniture, Sid's fabric.
The exhibit is full of photos, items from Jewish life in Europe and Chula Vista, and a few personal details from Sandra's family.
My grandmother had to break a tooth out because it had some gold in it. They would have killed her for this gold.
Scheller says her mother would be proud that everyone in the South Bay can now learn from what happened to her.
I get messages from my mom. You know, a case won't work and this won't work, and all of a sudden, wait, why did that work right now? Thanks, Mom.
Now, the exhibit opens Sunday. In addition to those displays, the library plans to host speakers, movies, readings, and other events about the Holocaust all year long. In the Live Center, Jared Aarons, 10 News.
Thank you, Jared. It is so important to make sure that these stories don't get lost.
You hear a story about, somebody having to break out their tooth because they would be murdered for the gold in the tooth. And this is in our recent history. This isn't a long, long time ago.
Right.